Hot 91, the soul of VA, live from the campus of Norfolk State University. You know how we move. You know what we do. Like I said, with the soul of VA. And speaking of VA, when you go anywhere in the world and you say VA, one of the first things that come out of people's mouth, Timbaland. Timbo the King. Mr. Mosley was good. He got him on a horn. What up with you, man?
What's going on, brother? How y'all doing out there at the good VA?
I mean, you know,
757.
You already know, man. First of all, everybody here in the 757, proud of you. That's first of all. That's why we got the Timbaland Way Weekend coming up. I say it's well deserved, but it should have been given to you a long time ago. But that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? But how excited are you to come home and to be honored on Timbaland Way Weekend?
Oh man, I'm extremely excited, brother. I think I'm kind of like I was shocked at first, but you know, it's. I think for me, you know, it's gonna be like, you know, you're gonna look back and I'm gonna look. I know me when I get there, it's probably gonna hit a little different because, you know, just being a kid coming from Virginia and Norfolk, and then moving to Virginia Beach, is, you know, you look back at your life, it's gonna be a reflection of what, you know, what I came from, and, you know, knowing that dreams can come true if you really believe, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think, you know, being at this age of my life, and I think it's gonna be, you know, very emotional. And now the more closer to get to that date, I think about, you know, how God has blessed me, how, you know, my Lord and Savior has, you know, everything that I dreamed about and I saw in my visions and my dreams, He brought them to pass. Maybe not the way I wanted to be at the beginning, but, you know, His plan is the best plan. And when I look back at it, it's like it all was in both plans. Like He gave me everything that I could possibly, you know, dream of, and to come back home and to celebrate it, because you know, today life is short, time is short. I think it's a blessing, and I think it's my way before, you know, anything on this earth or whatever happens. Just to reminisce on, you know, how blessed my career has been, and just to tell the whole city of Virginia, thank you, you know what I'm saying, for supporting me. Because, you know, coming from when you in the grind, you don't really, you know, feel the love, you know what I'm saying, like because you just be in your own tunnel vision. I know I always was in my tunnel vision, and I'm just so overwhelmed to hear people that are like excited for me to come back home. I mean, to do this event and to really make this a weekend, it's a blessing, man. I can't even complain. I mean, I think it's very like mind blowing, you know.
Well deserved, and you answered all my questions, because I was going to ask you how does it feel to, you know what I mean, like when you in the process, you was so dedicated to your work and dedicated to perfection that you was heavy into it, and you wasn't really paying attention to the outside noise because you was focused on the product. And but I know you knew we had your back anyway. You knew we had your back.
Everybody had my back, you know what I'm saying? But the point is, and that's what I think the message I want to get out to the listeners and people out there that's dreaming. When you dream, you can't look at everything. You got to be locked in, mm-hmm. you know? And that's one thing I can say, being from Virginia, I was locked in, and I knew the love was there because I felt it, right? But I couldn't really touch it or see it because of my grind and my dedication. Because when you dedicate, you just see one thing. You don't see, you know, it's like a horse running a race. That's why they put blinders on a horse so they don't see the next horse running beside him.
Excellent analogy. And I know about your work ethic, and this is something that I think people need to do. I remember probably the last time I seen you was it was in the morning. You was about to go back. You might have been staying in Miami already at the time, but you came to a club downtown Norfolk. And when I ran into you, you was like, yeah, I was doing research. I wanted to see what shaked and moved in the spot. I think it was either Rain or it might have been Entourage already. But you was like, nah, I wanted to see what was shaking and moving in the club. You was really doing research. And I think people need to get back to doing that, to see what how the people ears work, because they change. People ears change. You know what I mean? Music changes.
Yeah.
And you're responsible for music changing, by the way. You know that.
Oh, man, I thank you. You know, it's so crazy that you say that, because it was all like a thought, like, yo, I'm going to change it, man. I think people need to move this way. And, you know, and I actually, you know, did that. But it's just me dreaming big, you know.
Dreaming big, man. Like you said, he wants you to understand that you can dream and be what you want to be. Give that, you know what I mean, that faith in God. You had that faith, and like you said, his path wasn't the path you thought it was going to be, but look where the path took you. That his path took you. You know?
Exactly. God time is the best time. If I tell people, you know, stay in prayer, stay on your journey, and don't let nobody knock you off your square.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Talking to Timbo the King, Timbaland Way Weekend is jumping off. A lot of festivities is happening. And look, we can't wait to see you. You're blessed, and we blessed to we call you fam, and we can't wait till you come home, man. Look, just be safe and continue doing what you do.
Thank you, brother. I thank y'all, and thank BA, the whole city of BA. This is such a blessing, and I can't wait to see everybody.